Hello, welcome to another stream. It's me, Inca Wavecaster, and we're gonna continue with uh Dawntrail MSQ. Is the music okay? Is the game at an okay level? I hope so. I turned it up a lot louder than I usually would. Maybe like that. Something like that. Where the loud noises can drown out my voice. Okay. Okay. Ooh, Rathalos, nice. I wish I had the patience to grind for Rathalos. Anyways, last time on the MSQ, we were at the split path for the story where we had to do 7 tasks to help Book Lamat become the new emperor or king or leader. And this is the second route we can take. The first route was with the Pelu Pelu, and the second one was the Hanu, which we're at now. Uh, when we first got here, we learned that the test has to be kind of delayed a little bit because they had to take care of something. But we did notice that there was talk about the storm before we got here damaging the village a little bit, and I think the characters are gonna try to help the town a little bit before we actually get to the test. But I think it's part of the test if you ask me. But they need help setting up for Woven reads, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and feathered tail in particular stand out. Okay. Guess we're just looking around for now. And that we did saw a building with a chunk taken out of it by the storm. So okay, so it's downstairs. We're not supposed to be up here. That's fine. That's fine. It's over there. I see it. Bundled reeds. The dry and shrunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. Okay. Oh. There are no ramps over there. Okay, so we have to go around. Whoosh. Okay. Okay. What do y'all think? Alpha Node. This boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu. Then, oh, we're getting a call. Cryo, hello, can you all hear me? I'm told they're all ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. We ought to hurry over too. I wonder if instead of trying to ready the village for another festival, maybe they'll ask us to take care of repairs instead. Ooh. Please give me voices. Voiced, please. Oh, look, it's the second
No sign of
promise.
Zorolja or that oversized lout.
Okay, just a reminder for those who don't know, there are 4 different competitors to be the next emperor, king, queen, whatever, and they're 2 of them are adopted children of the current emperor. Uh, our lioness right here that we're helping, Wuklamat, is the third promise. The first promise is the Emperor's biological son, stout, strong, Mumblejaw. Second promise is that Catman right there that we just saw a second ago. And the fourth one is not related to the king at all, but earned his place through a tournament, and is the only two-headed Mumblejaw competing. Uh, just like the current emperor, a two-headed Mumblejaw, and he thinks the world of himself. That fourth guy. Anyways, let's see.
How much easier it would be if Soralja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
I hear that these two get along, but we haven't seen them interacting yet. But there's been talk about it.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu. I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Yeah, let us know what we need to do. What is our task?
So fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
Well, that's the two-headed guy, right?
You made it after all.
Let's stop staring at him and see what we need to
No
do.
need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Yeah.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing.
That's not good.
How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
As she says, I agree.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
That's not how you do this.
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts.
He would be
Arrangements have
disqualified.
been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your
Yeah.
immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
That's right. Put him in his place. Let him know. Humble him a bit.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone.
Yeah.
The feat of reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
I think he would have the advantage. Kona, studying as Charlian, he will probably know a lot about random
Clever
things.
kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties.
He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use. What of Little Miss Mittens? You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running. Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Be scared of us. We traveled across the universe and fought a giant space monster thing. Bird monster
Damn
thing.
it. I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
You know, that dude almost got disqualified. Who cares what he says? Come on, Wook Lamont. Shouldn't let it bother you.
There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
You have a few Charlian scholars by your side as well, so...
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Alright. Let's see what we gotta do. Alright, what are you thinking, Wook Lamont? Is eager to solve the Hanu Hanu woes. It is Hanu Hanu, okay. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. You have Aaronville, who's a gleaner. I bet he would know. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Aaronville, will you take us to the field where the reeds are grown? Of course, follow me. Alright, let's go. There's wild toucans over there. And giant turtle monsters looking for a fight. This song. We can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of the problem in no time. Give me strength. Let's all of us scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Alright, everyone watch out. We have a glamour police person here. Good thing they're occupied by a movie or a story or a cutscene or something. We'll sneak past them so they won't notice me. A Zanuhali described, the reeds appeared wilted and unhealthy. As Zanuhali described, okay. Paddy water. Is it the water? The water contains no obvious contaminants. It looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. Okay. Up ahead looks like the twins. Maybe they probably found something up there. The soil in the paddy is not as one would expect. Rich in color and suitably moist, not dry nor flaky. I think it's supposed to be wet, right? Oh, I don't see anything. It's whatever this over here is. Lethargic frog. Okay. A small frog catches your eye. Strangely lackadaisical, it doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Okay. So whatever chemical or whatever is out here is affecting the animals too. If the frog's lethargic, then something's wrong. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Yeah, let's do that. Well, what do we think? Any obvious problems? I agree. The water looks to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Yeah. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless, I can't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there's another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. It's the water supply? The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, so without the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. The last time I visited, the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of the culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on the festival. Give them a reason for cheer in these sad times. Who knows? Maybe fixing one problem could lead to us to a solution for the other. Stranger things have happened. Right? But I think there's something in the water or something. I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Woke Lamont's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. In that big building to the north? Let's go and see it. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. I don't think we should have gotten an alchemist or something to look at the water. That's what I think. But that's not a choice that we have to make, so let's just go along with this. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. And let the man on the motorcycle distract me. What? The villagers are just walking and patrolling them on these platforms. Okay, we're almost back. Speak with Wook Lamont again. He's not upstairs, right? No, okay. Kinda looks like a chocobo, this What do they call this? A boat? Let's float. This is the float I remember. Does it appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspect the festival float. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a section and examine it in more detail with the mouse. Okay. How about the eye? Drag, rotate camera. There, missing eye. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Let's see, drag, rotate camera, zoom. What else is missing on it? Oh, the feathers are messed up. Okay. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. What else is wrong with it? I can't see it. So I just put my mouse on everything. Examine the whole boat. Boop, 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 boop. Left and right. The whole boat. Oh, the snap carrying pole. Oh, that's definitely broken. How would they lift this great vessel without all the carrying poles intact? Maybe putting the float out will have some sort of vitamin or something from the boat. Will go out to the field. Well, I guess we can all agree this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We're admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it is in such a poor state, due to the recent storm, I gather. Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there could be no lifting of wings, no ihihana. Ihihana, that's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The Royal Festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't have enough materials to repair the float. We need Abokisa for the missing eye, Uyupo wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. Two of those I know. Abokisa is a kind of precious stone used in arcane equipment. A Uyupo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. Those chosen feathers, however. The winds chosen is the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics, and that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated. And if we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by the custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The winds chosen would, by necessity, have a natural grip for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored by ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. And magically, the float may also function as an arcane device. Yeah, it might enrich the land or something, or help the crops grow. Which flow is actually a signal for smiting the Hanu's flow. Pray continue, Alpha Node. It's an arcane device. Precisely what I was thinking. This build of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus for what? Oh, Ihi Hana is a harvest festival, isn't it? That was mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops, so if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. Yeah. Okay, that's a cool concept. I didn't even think about that. We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual ceremonies. These have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float, a tool for magic? This is the first time I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it, but when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihi Hana really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. By the way, I hope I'm pronouncing all of these foreign words correctly. I have no idea if I am or not, but I'm just trying to do my best here. I'm still not convinced about this focused business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alice and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okhanu to gather and vie for the title of Wind Chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Now without me, I work hard to fix the float as best as I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I have not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linu Hanu. Nice to meet you, Linu Hanu, and certainly let's all go together. Alright, Cryo. Thanks to Wuklamot, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there is something to be said for following one's instincts. Wait, do I have boots 645? What are my boots at? 640. Let's do it. Okay. Okay. I need to update my gear, but there we go. Alright, Linu Hanu. Ready to go? Linu Hanu. Linu Hanu wishes to take you to the shipwright. Let's go. The shipwright's name is Wukivu. He's a Zabral who only moved to Kazumauka a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu Hanu greeting. We wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. A proper Hanu Hanu greeting? Oh, that one. Don't worry, I remember how it goes. Now we shouldn't have a problem. Let's head to Akbek Bay. Okbak Bay to the east of here. Okay. Okay. We're on our way. How big is this map anyways? Oh, it's pretty big. But we're not going far. We're not going that far. Yet, anyways. This is Okbek Bay, the village of all. Those who drift into Kazuma Uka from Teleyalal and elsewhere are welcome to live here alongside the Hanu. As for Wokivu, he lives and works in the House of Waters high at the top of that large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, to climb up the stairs can be challenging. I want to see. Let's go. Radalja. Okay, he looks like one of the guards with his armor and weapon. Oh, there's the tree. Those are the stairs. That's a lot of stairs. Okay, let's sprint. I don't think there's enough stairs. Why did you do this? Why are you living up here? What's the point of all of this? We're finally here. Okay.
What do you want with me?
I want you to fix the boat.
Right. The greeting. Oh, Kali!
Oh, Kali!
He's so into it.
Good. You brought your manners with you. When in Ukano, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
Good
Well,
lesson.
That explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before.
They're both lions, maybe.
You're Wu Clement. Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wokevu. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette. Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
Will not? Keep your head. I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, alright?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
Well, that was fast. I'm getting whiplash from his.
Prompt,
I'm getting whiplash from his sudden change of moods, like, you know, so suddenly all the time.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape,
Ihihana.
and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
Abakisha.
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials. My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
We can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I told you not to worry about such things.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
Okay. I get it.
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Yes.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
He doesn't even know.
Well, maybe a little.
It's just a lucky guess, though.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo. We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola, or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
Is this the dungeon? Are we going to our
I've
first
been there
dungeon?
Once or twice. I can guide you.
Okay.
That should save us some time.
All right then. Let's get moving.
There goes the first promise, just spying on us. Oh, no, it's the fourth guy. Spy. Okay, never mind, I'm mistaking him for the character.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Ihihana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out.
Wouldn't we take all the credit then, and then be the only one to earn the stone?
The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
Okay. That gloss on his eyes, so gross looking when they zoomed up. It looks really wet. And there's no eyeball. Looks gross. Okay. Alright, take us to the cave. Cave Kikitola is southwest of Okanu. We can return to the village first, then head out. Head there on foot. Okay. Not your daddy. Summer Opa. Okay. Radoja. Back to this village. Heavy Matamata. Okay. Well, if I cut through here, I'll get to the village faster, right? Level 90 striking dummy. Okay, so this is the village. The village music starts playing again. Okay, so we did have to come back to this first village. Wrong person. I almost envy how effortlessly he can shift one mood to its polar opposite. At least I presume he does so by choice. Southeast of here, was it? Let us be on our way. Yeah, let's keep going. Ooh, there are monsters here. Rhino beetles. Let's try to avoid them. We don't need to fight any monsters for no reason. Oh, okay. You want to fight so badly. Done. Orobon? Oh, it's a fish. Some weird fish monster thing. Jungle Orobon. Okay. Hey, are you guarding the cave? Is that what's going on? Oh, you're Li Nu Hao Nu. Cave Kikitola, as promised. Home to many deadly creatures. Venture inside if you feel confident, but I will conduct my own search out here. You can spot raw Apokisha by its green-hued glimmer. Bring anything matching that description to me. I shall help scour the inside of the cave then. You take the west half and I'll take the east. Okay, I thought it was a dungeon, but we're just gonna go look inside. Okay. This gigantic cave. It's huge. Oh, glowfly. I was like, what is that green glowing thing? But they're not aggressive, at least. They don't care if you walk by them. Look, an aether current. Look at the moss textures on the wall. That is moss, right? Or algae or something. Eye-catching glimmer. A shiny pebble catches your eye, but its coloring is gray rather than green. Oh, hello. Okay, you want to fight? Alright. You're done. If I check with sun glowing this distinct shade of green, this seems like the exact kind of mineral Li Nu Hao Nu was looking for. Alright, we found it. It's a cool looking cave. This is awesome looking. Not much of like giant monsters that he was worried about, like deadly creatures that he was talking about. I picked over the ground near the entrance but found nothing. Did you have better luck inside the cave? There we go. Yes, this is a Bokisha. Along with Crow's contribution, we have more than enough for our needs. The stones you brought shine very brightly. I thank you both. Don't tell me we have to walk all the way back there. Just teleport us, please. Please. He would have been happy to know we were putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be festival leader of this year's Ihihana. But when the big storm hit, he did not survive. It fell to me to carry on in his stead. That was why you agreed to Woklamon's request despite your initial reluctance. Yes, it hurt to hear, but she was right. Though I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize that the path to my recovery, our recovery, is already laid out before me, and I will walk it, for myself and for my friend. Alright, let's do it. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please, rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring the other materials as we speak. Everything will come together, and the Hanu shall host a splendid uplifting festival. That we shall. With that, let us return and deliver the Apokisha into Wook Evu's waiting hands. I hope we don't have to go back to that tree and go up the stairs. Let's just go back to the first village where the boat is already and have everyone gather all the materials there. Where the boat is. And then have Wook Evu meet us there so he can begin fixing the boat. Right? Right, game? That's what we're doing, right? Please? Alright, we're back to the village. Yep, we're back in the village. Here goes the village music again. Doing all I can to travel fast. There's no target at all. No, we're going back to the first village. I mean the second village. I didn't want to do all that. Well, I guess he has to process it first, right? Like, make it into one giant round stone. We have to round the stone. Yes, I'm very jealous of you being able to fly, okay? I didn't get all the Aether Currents in the quest yet. I don't think I can do the quest till this area's main quest stuff is done. Northeast. That's far away. 194 yams. Oh, you're gonna make us climb that place again. Miyakabekzu. House of Water. Oh, look! There it is! I didn't expect to see it or find it here. I guess I thought it was much further away than I thought it was. Stink Shell! That monster's name is Stink Shell over there. 386 yams southeast. Okay, that one sounds like it's far away. Thanks to the third promise and her mighty swings, we collected some suitable logs of Uipo. What of the Abakisha? Yes, these are excellent samples. A good quantity too. At this stage, you likely surmise that the lifting wings encourages the crop to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat. If all goes to plan, the results should be spectacular. Now to get to work crafting these pieces for the float, I could use an assistant versed in the arcane arts to enhance the Uipo's conductivity. Trial? Then I'd be delighted to help. Everyone else should head back to Okhanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. Alright, let's just teleport back there. I don't want to walk anymore. Alright, we're here, back in the first bird village, Hanu village. Gathering to Uipo was a trial in and of itself. At first, Wookiee would criticize everything I did, then he suddenly yelled, "I spoken ill of the third promise, I must punish myself," and proceeded to slam his head into Uipo tree. I told him not to worry about it. Again, it was like snuffing out a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. At least we've seen to the poles and the new eye. Now we just have to wait for the feathers from the twins. Is it gonna be a trial? Wook Lamont settles down to rest before the festival gets underway. We should get some rest before the excitement begins. Voice, please? We have this cinematic camera panning, so voice, right? Voice scene? Over there by the float, isn't that the third promise? Now the rumors are true, she's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving Ihihana. The festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? The second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Okhanu altogether. Maybe we asked too much of our young claimants. Okay, I wouldn't be too quick to count Kona out. A friend of mine overheard him muttering by the reeds something about what needs to be done. Is that so? Perhaps we will get to see another of his innovations firsthand. Heh, that sounds like Arcona. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think up a solution. Be that as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. Thus of doing, we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feather sailing for moms. We had a turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Aaronville twirled in the air for a moment before landing on his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. As for us, we brought the wood and gemstone replacements crafted by Wookiee. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor the last time I was here. I remember being surprised that they came and lifted the thing with this hulking weight on top of it. The rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawn server. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? He's like you. Our beloved Ihihana, the lifting of wings, is only being held because of you and your companions. Thus I nominate you, Wook Lamont, as our guest of honor. Me? Don't be shy, come on. This boat won't make me seasick, will it? Oh, that's what she was worried about. I don't think so. Then weigh anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I would be delighted to ride your float. Thank you, Wook Lamont. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards Kuzanuoki, where the sacred likeness of Kishahi is ensconced. What I'd like you to do is clear the path of dangerous wildlife so that the procession can move along unimpeded. Consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Wook Evu has finished with the float? Let me come along and help with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wook Evu with the repairs. If you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke of begins at the south of the village and branches off to the east. This will lead you across the bridges to the Stride of the Sun. Then we shall see to clearing it end to end. Alright, let's go clear out some monsters. Kinda wanted to see more of what's his name again? Our resident dragoon. Estinian. As Linu Hanu said, Kusanao Kiwi should be down this way, then off to the east where the path branches, then something about bridges in the Stride of the Sun. Anyways, let's let up and get to work. Once you called all the threats you can find, we'll meet up in front of Kishahi. Look, this is a pathway, and you wandered onto the pathway. You're just asking for it. You're aggressive too? Look at that. Just asking for a fight. That's it? Okay, that must be the first monster we have to fight. Or monsters. Wandering Stink Shell. Stinky AoEs. Okay. And then there should be another one down there. Ridge Pihu? Huihu? I can't pronounce these names. Hi Cryo, how's it going? I told you don't need to watch over me anymore. Okay, calm down. We're just, you know, seeing how you are. But we see you with your paintbrush out, Pictomancer. And you killed this monster here. We're very proud of you. But man, you can't even talk to someone without them telling you, hey, stop looking at me. I can take care of myself. We didn't say you can't take care of yourself. We were just seeing what you were up to. We saw you in the trail. We were excited to see you and talk to you. You gotta be so rude. You gotta assume that we were doubting you. We got 2 monsters? Alright, come on. Alright. And then there's more ahead, so let's go. They have the same alien jellyfish mount did I have? It's with Lamont. I see she's taking down a monster. See? Ah, that's one down. See? Wasn't like Cry where she's like, stop looking over me. Strider of the Sun. This is the pathway they were talking about. We're just, you know, checking on everyone as we pass by them. We're just excited to talk to everybody. We're like, our friend. We were just separated, but we're still excited to see them again. Alpha no! How are you? I see you killed a frog or two. At this rate, we'll soon have the route to Kazunoki secured. Yeah, we're making good work. We're doing good work. We're doing it. Awesome. Ooh. That's a crazy looking monster. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, there's more up ahead. Oh, is this the arrival destination? Ginu Hanu. Oh, this is the statue they were talking about. We're near any okay, we're pretty far away from the other Aetherites. Okay. I was about to call them warp points. So that's basically what they are. Ah, you were a step ahead of us. This might be the likeness of Kishahi, the Hanu Hanu deity of the harvest. Oh, okay. Even their sacred images are woven with reeds. It reminds me of something I saw in Academia Enider. Self-expecting a flying whale. Right, like the Vanu Vanu. Over by Ishgard territory. He's like, what? A whale? Why a whale of all things? Anyways, it's said that Kishahi here was worshipped on another continent. This ancient faith was then brought to Toral by the first Hanu Hanu. The Hanu migrated here from another continent. Then mayhap the two do share a common ancestor. This is all very fascinating, but shouldn't we be getting back to Linu Hanu? Well, he'll want to know the path is safe for the procession. Right, I need to ride on the float. I'll run ahead, I'll tell him we're done here. Let's just teleport. Unless the story just teleports us by itself. Teleport me! Meanwhile, in Okhanu. Oh no. Alright, fourth guy, what are you up to? Oh, it's done. Okay, fourth guy. What evil misdeed?
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again? As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you. Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
Yep.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way.
But cool, Jaja.
We're more than willing to kill you.
Can we disqualify him already?
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry. She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again! This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well, if that's what you want.
There we go. Get him. Get him.
Put everything into that blow.
He deflected it with one hand.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us.
But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Let's go. We got him.
Your
He can't beat
brilliant
all of
plan was
us.
to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like.
Let's take him. Come on. Can we just... I just want to fight him. Please let me fight him.
Calm yourselves, chosen one. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
Lucky for you.
Eh?
That's right. Walk away.
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Who's Mamook?
Talk to us, Third Promise. You're not dying, are you?
No one was hit, though.
It'll take more than that to kill me. So, are we having this festival or not?
Yeah, let's do it. He looks so happy.
Yes, we are.
At first, I didn't like how they smile, but then the more I see it, the more I'm kind of used to it, you know? The more it's grown on me. It looks cute now. Thank you for coming to our rescue. I tried to protect the float, but against the two-head, I may as well have not been there at all. Nonsense, you stood your ground and brought us the time we needed to make it back. You are incredibly brave. I agree. We don't really need any dye, do we? Let's just take the silver piece. Make some gil. Wook Evu wishes to spread word that the festivals will soon be held. Okay. With that exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to note that my repairs are finished as well. Before we commence the festival, however, it would be courtesy to inform the villagers that the Ihihana will be held after all. Go forth, but do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope the reminder is unnecessary. Oho Khalil, see, I remember. The chat say use your keyboard or software keyboard to enter any phrase containing the words Okoha to keep the Okana villagers. Okay, can I please let me copy this. I don't know if I can spell this correctly. Oh, Control C and Control V help works. Okay. Merchant? Weapons, tools, mountain chromite. Level 90 weapons. There's a bunch of level 90 gear. Okay. There are no party members. Oh, I have to be in say. Okay. Are we okay? There we go. Okali. Ohokali. Festival's about to begin. What do you expect me to say? Besides, of course I'll be there. Cleaning up the storm's aftermath may have been hard on us all, but the lifting of wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I won't sit here brooding my days away. Give me a moment to get ready. Mournful Hanu. There you go. Oho Kali. What, the float is fixed? Our fallen friends would be good to know that Ihihana will soon be underway. They would have wanted us to honor them with celebration, not let their loss deter from us. I must go and enjoy the festival for those who no longer can. Just one more. Oh, Kali? Thanks for letting me know. I would very much like to attend the festival, but the repair should be finished as soon as possible. What to do? What to do? There we go. Gemstone trader? Oh, okay. Swamp monk thigh. Oh, that might be ingredient for cooking? Hammerhead crocodile skin. Oh, it is. The bread symbol. Okay. Leatherworking. Hammerhead crocodile skin. Poison frog secretion. Lesser Apollyon's shell. Oh, this is for chemists, right? Or alchemists? I forgot what it's called. Okay, but materials. Speak with Book Evil. Okay, let's go back to the float then. The Hanu were pleased to hear the festival was going ahead, I imagine. That as well. Once your friends return, the lifting of wings can begin at last. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do the little festival. Let's take the boat. Lift the boat up and take it.
So few have come.
appreciate the voice.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu.
Yeah.
Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
Let's go, let's go. I want to see the festival.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest. But this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her! Ready and...
That's awesome.
I could get used to this.
You get victory music with it. Look at him go.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again. We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
That's the present king who's testing his, who's testing who wants to be, you know, the next king.
We've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozaduaki!
Look at them dancing behind. I thought our little crew would be like, you know, in front to like deter any monsters that happen to come back. But I guess not. We can go behind. What happened? Why is everyone so serious? Did something happen?
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, they're glowing.
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Kishaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
Ooh. Look at all that glowing. Yep, it's basically like, okay, the effects are immediate, How do the rest of the village people not notice this the last time they did the festival?
It worked.
They should have known that the festival would help it grow. It's so obvious with all the glowing and the magic
Like a
and the sudden
literal
growth
charm.
spurt.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible!
Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself over. My brethren have been swept up by the festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns at the carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
Yeah.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
But with this, I bet there's room for Kona to show off his new tech, maybe new farming tech.
Where does that leave us with the feet then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognize the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper.
Oh.
We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
There's Kona.
Kona!
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Yeah? Do you have Oriange and Dankred with you? Guess we won't find out. Nice.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity. It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Oriange and Dankred? Oriange. Definitely.
Archon allies?
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology.
Oh, he's in the machinist gear. Okay, I recognize the code. Okay, I see you. It's just a lighter green for his jacket, but that's amazing. I always like this outfit here.
Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
Well, you always were the clever one, brother.
Your approach was no less effective, Wuklamart. It achieved the same result.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
Yeah, but it also like cheered up the village after the storm, though. You know, so I think it had that purpose as well. While yes, this did solve the problem with less work, it I don't know, it doesn't have the same effect of like, you know, making the villagers feel like they were they achieved this together, you know, this and raising their spirits back up after, you know, the storm that killed some people, unfortunately, and damaged like a lot of their property.
I did. It was so much fun. Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu.
Yeah.
I like you even more now than I did before.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations. Come forth and claim your stones.
What is the two-headed guy gonna do to try to, like, he didn't contribute to the task.
Five more to go.
And on to the next.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
Yeah, but where are we going next?
You must join us for Ihihana next season. As Dawn's servant, of course.
Oh, such confidence he has in her.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now.
Okay.
Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
These are interesting times indeed.
Alright, what are you scheming?
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents.
I didn't
Good
see him
work.
throw away the bottle.
We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
Oh, so it was a test bottle that he threw away, I guess. You're just gonna throw away bottles in weird places? My journey has just started, and already I've met so many wonderful people. Wook Ivu, for one, he's a bit eccentric, but everyone can stand to be as respectful of other cultures as he is. In Li Nuhanu, it warmed my heart to see him honor his departed friend through Ihihana and to help others do the same. I can't help but feel excited thinking who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come on, let's head back to Zabalyav Tai. See, and I bet that these blue quests are for the Aether Currents, but I think I'm already over leveled. Like, all the quests keep saying level 90 still. Alright. Tulialol. 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 Heights of the West. I think there should be a... Yeah, should be one that's closer. Right there, right next to it. Sabalyev, Hai. Are they downstairs then? Wait, where are they? Did I get lost? Are they upstairs? Did I just walk past them blindly? People here. I did walk past them blindly. Look, they're charged right there. Look at us. The contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We can only hope. Okay, finally it says level 91. Wooklamata's eager to attempt the next feat. Let's do it. Let's do the things. I also want to eat a giant taco with grahatia. We've now won keystones from both the feats of reeds and feat of gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one? So it would seem, by continuing to retrace Galul Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find our remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next. Like Krile said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home to Yok Hui is in the upper reach of Orkopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around, through Kazamauka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it would make sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. The flight of Wee Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What do we do then? There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you can rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whatever you prefer. Just be sure, you accept my method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination? Of course. Who do you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. Why do we have to be secretive about our method of travel, though? Well, it seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropely, did I? He's the man in charge of the Wachu Miki. A good person to know. Want to come along? Let's go then. So there are more parts of the city we didn't see yet. Wait, okay. So it wasn't that I was blind, you just weren't here. Ready, the markets of Wachu Miki are to the east, on the other side of Bayside Bevy. You can leave with them, blah, 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 she'll follow you. Okay. But what is this blue quest? What is it that we get from you? New. Oh, okay. It's probably for the hunts we can do here. Yeah, let's just run through here. Not here. There's Ropley. My, the third promise. How may I assist you this fine evening? Well met, Ropley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Try to cleave rocks again, were we? Or something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Corral's most prestigious gathering of artisans to ask this question? 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Azure, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. I brought her here to meet you, actually. Thought she might have reason to visit Wachumiki sooner or later. Now allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ropley, humble representative of this grand center of trade. A pleasure to meet you. You there, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. I've seen that man somewhere before. On the ship, right? Yeah, there we go. A jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Fawn Jean-Tain? Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say... He runs off. Right, and we're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. I said we go and ask. Let me know by link pearl if you find him first. Script exchange. It was a rule job. Yeah, okay. Is this where all the level 100 gears to be found then? Maybe. Maybe not. This city is really big, with a lot of space between important centers. Oh, I'm not attuned to this one yet. I thought I was. My bad. You have attuned yourself to all the Aether Shards until you're allowed. The Arch of the Dawn and the Arch... Oh, okay. Arkapacha and Kazuma Uka are now accessible as Aethernet destinations. Okay. Where is this guy? He's over here. So is he down here? Maybe? Come on out, man. I don't have time for hide and seek. Take that, he splashes them. There he is. You were conversing with Master Ropley, but wait, we met before, haven't we? On the ship. On Jean Tane. You found him. Good, I'll be right there. Why did you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you need to concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You're too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Toliola, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker in all of Olda, Ishtame's Aesthetics. Oh, and it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpiece of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking, mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on new shores. Yet as you witness, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Alright then. You offered a morsel, then served us the full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Then you have experience with my predicament, of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers. Well, when you put it that way, yeah, you think of your brothers as being stronger and better than you, but that's not necessarily the case. Haha, that's not me. I'm Wuklamat, the third promise of Toliyolal, daughter of the Dawn Servant. Of course, you're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and find yourself wanting? But I'm the warrior of light. I'm the main character. You can't measure your worth by the success of others. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards? No new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of the clients, and I admire him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be as great a goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread my joy through my craft. To spread joy through my craft as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me what is truly important. Isn't that an Ishtal vow? I mean, not Ishtal. Ishgard. Ishgard! What am I saying? Ishgard. What is truly important? Oh, sorry, Asher. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fon Jean Tane is giving himself another chance. Then we got some food out of here, too. Swamp Monk? Masked cow marinated swamp monk. Ooh. Uglamot wonders how Fonjintain is getting on. Okay. I can't help but wonder if Fonjintain will follow through. Let's see if he's actually got to talk with Robley. Alright. Alright. I guess we're going. Man, 1,000,000 EXP and we're not even close to leveling up. 13, over 13 and a half before we level up. For one level. It's getting pretty ridiculous, the amount of EXP we need. So it's kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fonjintain, and I am a goldsmith from Olda in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here and watch you Meki Meki. If you will have me, I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Wachu Meki Meki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful, but you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had that moment of much needed self-reflection. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. That's close by. Oh, and I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Robley? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of a Wachu Meki Meki artisan. Oh ho, it's sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fonjintain. Let me know if that doubt creeps back. I'll be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head for the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Aaronville waiting. A boat? We're gonna ride a boat? There he is. Alright, Aaronville, what's up? Enough with this secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan. What is that? Good question. It's a punity? She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do you know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her reason to. First alpaca is now punities. We're relying a lot on animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. Carl's adorable. But to have to be my own nemesis, another boat. Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Ugh. Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kazumauka rowed these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Tehran now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remained. I did consider it dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several in the water. Kona. Lamati, traveling up the river, I presume. Seems that way. Does that mean you earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you managed it, despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I had my own entourage with me since the beginning. There we go. My friends, it's been, well, not that long. There you are. I knew it was them. Thancred, Oriange, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the Studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought, who better to recruit to my cause? I contacted the Scholarch, who arranged an introduction with these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his assistants must boast both both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Dawntrail and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrate on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I cover only the foundation. Now you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. If you, the nation of Toliala spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place, if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to the endeavor. He's been more opaque than Oriange at times, but this is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. He got embarrassed. Wait, I have one more question before you leave. Kona and Wuklamont are vying for the throne. As Kona's entourage, does that mean you resolve to defeat all his opponents, including us? We swear to do all in our power to win this contest for Kona, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to try on water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. I thought he would have been like, I made a boat. I made a machine boat that can travel upriver, a motorboat or something. It's true that I can't stand boats, but I trust the route Erenville has chosen for us. Oh, look at him. He's touched by that, by her trust. Leave the handling of the punity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front of the boat as possible. Okay. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erenville, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. Now I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. The crowd was down on guard with Azure. Yeah, stop looking so angry, you know? Smile. I'll keep Erinville company then. With my blade I can respond more quickly to threats in Alpha Node. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. And I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. I can do that as well. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. Ooh, ready. Hee and stuff. Let the hunt begin. I get it, he's evil, he's gonna start planning and stuff, but... Oh, it's a dungeon! Oh, that makes it so much cooler. Yeah, let's just do it with them. Party selection. Intrepid? Sage? She has a special class? I thought it was just warrior, but it's called Intrepid. That's cool. I mean, maybe it's just called something else because of where it's from. And also, she might have different abilities too. That's cool that they thought about that. Let's do it. I hear there's a healer strike going on right now, and just in case I don't want to wait for like if there's a shortage of healers. Plus, it's just interesting just to see what the characters say while going through a dungeon, and I can take my time going through it without, you know, there are certain people who don't want to wait for people who are watching the cutscenes and stuff in the dungeon. So we'll see what happens. Where are those animals on the cage he had, in the cages that he has? This is such a cool dungeon. It's like the other dungeon I remember that started off on a boat where everyone else was helping you, and then you go through it with only your party members afterwards. But the beginning part of it, the boat kind of like crashes into an island. I forgot what the dungeon is called. Here we go. Come on, you're supposed to be tanking over there. Do your tanking duties. We got them. All right. Oh, we have one in front. Okay. I was like, what is that in front over there? It's just something for Alice to look like he's fighting. That's cool. That's fine. on, crowd, keep up. Keep up. Do some damage. Do some more damage. It's just that this is my AoE attack. There we go. My single target attacks feel like it does so much more damage. We're in for some rain, it seems. Oh, my Reaper mode's gonna. Wow. Uh-oh. He's gonna throw monsters at us, I see. Yes, come closer. We have something for you. Give courtesy of the blessed siblings. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, back off. So, oh, plentiful harvest. Let's go with that. Alrighty, let's do the thing. This should do it. Boom. Communio. I love that spell. We just have to improvise. Well, the two giant cage monsters are done. Are you gonna jump over here? Oh. Be a river if you make it that far. So we have to crash and go through the rest of the dungeon, right? Can we fix it with magic? Come on. Alpha, no. Use healing magic on it. Erva, we're losing speed. I can't command impunity like this. The harness is broken. I'm sorry. We have to pull over to the bank. We won't be going anywhere until we can make the repairs. See if there's a route over land. We'll try to catch up to you later. Ooh, is that our dungeon boss? That's just a punity, right? A big punity. Prime punity! Alright. I like how the dungeon boss is just a giant monster.
Are you alright?
Yeah, we alright. That was dangerous. That was also very dangerous. Oh. Okay. Okay. You just exploded everything all over the field, you crazy monster, you. What now? What now? Oh, the other. Okay, okay. And then, oh no. Okay, that was my bad. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Ow. Okay. Okay. I dodged most of its attacks, I feel like. I think I'm doing okay. Even though I have 2 vulnerability up. Keep me healed up, no. Keep me healed. It's almost dead. It's almost dead. There we go. Got him. I'm scouting. Okay. Let's go. Rich leaf tunnels. There's monsters ahead. You have to go ahead of me, Wuklamat. Come on, you have to tank. There we go. Is it me or did they take a lot of damage before they die? I'm like going through my full rotations on these random mobs. Ooh, treasure look. There you go. Okay. So, just 2 enemies now. Alright. Wait, treasure first. Oh, it's just stopping on it makes you climb up automatically. Nice, that's cool. It looks like a ship. Kona Thancred? It seems to be taking the... Oh, no. Can't believe they actually did that to us. The Metamorphosis? What? Alright, let's do this. Oh, is that still three of them? Yeah, it's still three of them. I thought there was only two left. Okay, okay. Okay. Done! Healing. So far, not geared at for me, but I don't know. Maybe in the future I could use it if I try to level up something. I messed up that combo. I wasted some of my meter. It's fine, it's fine. Done. Let's go. It'd be really cool if the boat gets repaired and we jump back onto the boat. Ooh, second boss. Drowsy. Okay. You giant sleepy creature, you. At least you're not just like some giant wild animal that looks too close to a real animal. Yeah, you can take that tank buster. You're just fine, Wooklamon. You got this. What's that? What did you just do? Oh, it's gonna face a certain way. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Invigorates the roots. Okay. Wait, what's going on? Why did so many monsters? Okay. We're back to one monster only. Let's try to keep it that way. Huh? Don't summon any more minions, please. Going back to the plant phase again. We should be able to down him before he goes back to summoning the slime. Man, he's not animal-like at all. He's like some sort of tribal creature that like tamed the plants. Alright, he's done for. Bending. Okay. That's 2 bosses. Let's go find the 3rd one and be done with it. You just have the boat appear and have us jump back on it. Ew, that's disgusting. Why does it come out of the egg like that? I didn't even put the thing on the ground. Okay, there we go. Done. Okay, there's another one right there. Is he dead? No, that one's dead. That one's dead too. Okay, so we have to fight these. They killed the jaguar things, and now we have to fight them. Maybe I should do AoEs and just concentrate on one at a time. Come on, Wolf, come on. You got this, you got this. Stop holding back. Oh. Is that the last boss? Nope. It's not a boss arena. Oh, that might be the last boss then. He just, you know, decided to eat some of the other monsters around. Okay. Alright, done. Done. You're done. I guess another group of monsters, a bigger group of monsters. 4 of them, one of them being giant crocodile. Ooh, plentiful harvest? Let's go for it. Okay. And this should be the last boss right here. This is a boss arena. Right, it's that praying mantis thing we saw earlier. Apex Predator, Apollyon. Wow, okay. Okay. You can take that tank buster, you're fine. You're eating them right in the middle of combat. Oh, okay. Oh, look at those wings. Oh, 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 oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Aren't you a little bit more complicated for a dungeon boss? Okay, I wasted some heat. He's like constantly evolving, getting stronger. Oh. Okay, that moving tornado thing was very clever and cool. Oh, I messed up. That's okay. He's almost down. The monster's almost down.
You cannot stop us!
Ow, I'm dying. Oh, did I kill it? I didn't kill it? Oh, I messed up at the end there. Okay. Picked a bad time to go Reaper mode. Let's do it. Okay, I managed to get the whole combo out. Okay. We're back here. We're so close to the end again. Please, please, please. Please don't go too crazy, even though you're almost dead. I know you're thrashing for your life here. Where the others are running to. Ow. They're too slow. Okay. I'm just gonna shield just in case. I'm just throwing out my attacks. Yes, thank you. That's the biggest bug I've ever seen. What the offer note say? I didn't see it. Longbow, chest wrap of healing. I don't think any of those items apply to me though. Ooh. 45, 640. Sort that out. Best wrap of healing. Low 50, 91 gear. Okay. Yeah, let's go. That was a cool dungeon. I enjoyed that. The tornado that shot the lines of wind energy out. That was creative mechanic I haven't seen before.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
And then the boat arrives. Yep.
Hey! Everyone all right?
Yeah, we're good. I was worried we might not catch up to you. These caverns you traverse were dug by the Yokoi in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations can be found throughout the region. Well, I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide. Are we landing this boat anytime soon? Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you only need look ahead. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. Yes, amazing. Now please let me off. No more boats. Are you? Oh, you're not alright. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There's a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have you the strength for a short walk, Lamont? We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. I promise is meant to lead from the front, not mew and moan like a sick kitten. Look, Lamont. Ignore me, it's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on, I'll follow. Very well, but if I might say one thing, just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. The Kryl, leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. You as well? I always believe that is my... I always believe this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Who's watching us? Oh, no. Just a scenic shot. We can even... Oh, no. I thought we could walk around on the boat. But look at all these waterfalls. So pretty. Obigo Skipper. He'd probably take us downriver again. I long felt that I could tell anyone when I was confused. I long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting. That admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. If you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I like to talk about. Come on, let's catch up with the others. Liquid Lamont. Look, a Moblin. The Dew Spun Bank. Are those just monsters that some player just lured onto the pathway for no reason? Okay, fine. Both of you. Both of you. Okay. Why such a large area? Alright. There. That wasn't the one who lured you into the path. It was some other player that disappeared. Why are you guys appearing so close to the path anyways? Sneak around them. Sneak around them. Just sneak around them. They don't see me. this is the How New Village. Okay. Okay. Before that, I'm gonna tune. Alright, what is it, Alpha Node? We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there's meal preparation to be done.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Lul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died. Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did, there's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
You can't measure your worth by the success of others again.
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean?
Hmm?
I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers.
Yeah.
It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses, step by step. I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wooklamat. But you needn't take on that burden as well.
I mean, we still have to find the Golden City for the trial anyways.
Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Look at him smile. He's so happy for her. The second prompt. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wooklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
You put the book down and look at us when you talk to us? Come on.
You has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alize on her rear.
Ah, what Alize of all people you're gonna pick on Dankred?
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better, and I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
Well, this coat
To
could
return
use
to the
some.
subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned.
It
by
looks
the condition of
pixelated
the
up
victory.
close.
The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawntrail, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Meanwhile, with the first promise, I didn't expect to see his point of view. This is the
Your
mob in the
rivals
village.
still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention. When I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing.
Okay, that's what
and
he
I would
wants.
put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
Now I'm worried.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What
His
better lesson to
minions.
teach our people the folly of war?
His companions might push him into doing something he will regret later on. This guy here. Earlier with Bakul Jaja.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all.
Oh look, bad guy music from the previous expansions.
Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have two more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that?
We care only about the contest and proving our superiority.
That would surely please Mother and Father.
Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city.
Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just...
And now he
rest a
kills his
moment.
minion.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind.
My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings! Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Okay, well at least he didn't, you know, kill him on the spot or something. I was expecting him to do that. Being able to say those things have brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. Will be better for myself and for my people. We're level 92 now. You may now enter with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface located in your duty in the main menu. Weapon coffer? How nice of you for a level 92 weapon, though. Probably won't be as good as my relic weapon for now, right? The Molten settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road we'll be taking is a favorite hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there will be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Zoralja and the Landsguard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order to the area. And off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. Alright, what time is it? Oh wow, it's super late! Okay, okay. I think I'll stop here for tonight. Ooh, look at that motorcycle. Oh, okay, that must be something from this expansion. I did not expect it to transform when it flew. And then he must have beaten the expansion already to be able to fly here. Or at least beaten this area. Okay, that's cool. Anyways, I think that's it for tonight. I'm going to stop here for tonight. And pick this up later because this is my most anticipated game of the year. So, Dawntrail, that dungeon we just finished was so cool. Way to get me hyped for it. And then every single task we done so far of the first 2 tasks has a small twist into it that I didn't expect. So I'm really enjoying it so far. It's not disappointing. I mean, it's not gonna be as crazy as Shadowbringer or Endwalker, I don't think, but definitely I'm still enjoying myself a lot. So anyways, until next time, this is Indigo Wavecaster, and I will see y'all later. Have a good night.